Hey you guys! Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are doing a dog mom life hacks video. Not so much a life hacks I guess, but like a dog mom life thing and how I survived with a small dog. Some of you have been tweeting me ever since I've been talking about Lola having scratched her cornea and how she spends ample time with me. By ample time I mean she was having medication every 2 hours, which meant she came to work with me. I never went to functions that I couldn't take Lola to because when she originally got hurt, mom and dad were on vacation, so they weren't always around to do medication. So Lola just became this permanent attachment to my body, kind of like right now. She actually had more time in my arms than my cell phone did for 21 days. That's crazy. Okay? That's just crazy. But anyway, so she's come to work, she's done it all. So I figured I'd share with you how I've been dealing with having Lola with me 24/7, and she's been coming to work, she's been living at work, like life has been crazy. So I figured I'd show you some of the tools, tips, and tricks that I use with her. Now luckily she's very well trained and I don't have any issues with her. But like with her eyes, she wasn't allowed to be out in direct sunlight, like it was just crazy stuff. So I figured I would share with you how we manage to do it all and still get everything done and not forget anything in life. So the first thing I'm going to recommend is these things. These are little microfiber blankets that come from the dollar store. They are $3. They can act as a towel. Lola just likes to use this one specifically for just cuddling things. Like I'll lay it down somewhere for her. So like if she's on the furniture at work, I'll lay it down because my boss has antique furniture. Usually I don't cover furniture for the lion, and she doesn't shed, but because he has antique furniture, I just feel a little bit bad, and I just want to make sure, where she also hasn't been herself and her eyes been runny, I just want to make sure she has something to lie on. This stuff's a lifesaver. This stuff is also good if you're taking her somewhere and she gets a little dirty, because you can double it as a towel because it is microfiber, and just clean her feet if you're going somewhere, if you're going to a function, you want her to look decent. Like if we were to go to Nan's, for example, I would wash her feet off before we went in, kind of thing, if she found mud. Not that my grandmother would care, but you know what I mean. So this is a godsend. Have little towels like this. Spend $3. I've got 5 of them because I use one as well for just wiping her eyeball when it's really runny, just to get all the gunk off of her face, just because it's important to do that. Up next, I would recommend having a bag, a designated bag for dog stuff. This is the bag I've been using for the office, and in it I put her dog food, like portioned down in little bowls, so her breakfast and her lunch, an emergency leash, a small one that's very compact, and attached to it dog bags, so you always have them just in case, because I tend to walk Lola on an expandable leash just because she doesn't roam away and she likes to have a little bit of running room. But when we're at the office, I just have a short leash so everything is controlled and she's super close. Now she does obviously not have a leash on when she's at work, but like for just going up the road and stuff, it's there, short leash, can't get into anything. I can get her inside faster because she can't roam anywhere, she hates it, but that's what happens when mommy has to work and she has an injury. Another thing I keep in that bag is clothes, because sometimes it gets really cold in St. John's and she gets cold and you can feel her body temperature. So right now she has a shirt, and that's the one I've been putting on her when it gets cold. She has a Graham's Girl as well. She wore that to mom's birthday party. It's in the laundry because she got dirty, but what do you do? And there we go. Okay. And I always have this with her. Now in the winter time, she obviously has a jacket and everything else as well, because she is so small and she doesn't have a lot of fur, and her fur is very thin, so I always try to keep her warm. Another rule, and I think everyone with a small dog should just have this as a life rule anyway, is have a dog harness. I don't always have a harness on Lola, but I have one with me for going outside for walks where I think she may be excited and tuggy, and where she hasn't been going for walks because it's been summer and it's been sunny, she's super excited. So I don't like attaching the leash to her collar. I like to have this on her. It prevents her tugging, it prevents her coughing, it prevents anything, which is great, and I feel like I have more control because if she gets too unruly, I can just pull her a little bit and she comes right back because there's nothing to her. So this is another thing, but I think this should just be a standard. Use a harness for any dog under 30 pounds because they tug and they think they're bigger than they are, and they end up hurting their little throats. So it's important to be aware and mindful of that. Another thing I've been doing, because it's summer and we've had functions to go to and mommy doesn't want to miss out on the functions, but she needs medication, is she knows this is hers. I have a carrier that I actually put on. It's like a front-facing carrier. I don't remember how to use it. And it's really simple. I got it on Amazon for $12. So I don't spend a lot of money on these things at all. And then you just put it on like so. and it attaches, obviously. It's literally like a front-facing hiking bag, and she literally goes inside. It's crazy. And this one's deep. I got the larger size because it is deep, and she can like actually fall asleep in it, which is kind of cool. And it has obviously a leash that you attach to it, so if she tries to get out, it's like there. I had cemetery masses to attend for family while Lola was super sick, so I literally just put her in this and took her places and carried her around, and she's a really good sport for that kind of stuff, and she enjoys it. And she slept. She actually slept through the family function, curled up like a little ball inside, and that was it. So it was super cool, but it was a really hot day, so I put an ice pack in the bottom of it and wrapped it in a blanket to keep her cool. It also zips up here, so if she's being a bit finicky, I can keep her in, but I usually don't have to do that. It was only $12 on Amazon. It also has a pocket for your phone, and I've been using a wallet phone, so all my money and everything is there, so I'm hands-free all the time. It's great, and it's a great life hack, and it was only $12.99 on Amazon, so 10 out of 10 recommend that. And another thing I recommend is a bed. A 2-in-1 bed, not just a bed, a 2-in-1 bed. This bed was at Winners for $16.99 when I moved out 4 years ago, and the inside of it just pops out. It's very washer dryer friendly.
Good, because it needs to be washed.
I know it needs to be washed because I don't have a working washer.
Oh yeah.
So, and what I've been doing, because I've been at work so much, is I've been just taking this insert with me to work and throwing her favorite blanket on over it, so she has her bed at the office. And she stopped wanting to sit on my lap, and she stopped wanting to be on the furniture. She actually gets on her bed. And I always have this quilt in her bed for her. And this is a homemade quilt that my great-grandma Pottle made for her when I first got her. So this is 11 years old. And my great-grandma makes quilts for like all of the grandkids, or she made them because she's dead now. But she makes quilts for everybody. And so Lola was her very first great-grandchild, because I'm her great-granddaughter, and that's what she made her, and it's reversible, and we use it every day. So that's come to work with me a few times. And I have a continual piece for Lola from Grandma Pottle. Right, Bubba? Right. And then the other thing I recommend using is a fit bark. And I'm not saying this is a go out and buy thing, but if you were lucky enough like me to receive one for review, use it. If you have a dog that actually is sick a lot, you might want to look into spending that money, because you can actually monitor when it sleeps, when it's not itself, all that stuff. And when Lola first got sick, we were trying to figure out her temperament and stuff, and I was like, why am I thinking about it? I have an app that tells me her activity level, her energy level, her everything level. And the vet was asking me questions, and instead of me trying to like think about it, I just pulled up the app for the week and showed the vet Lola's stats, and the vet was like, okay, that is impressive. And she really thought it was a good tool for keeping track of things, because I think life is so busy sometimes, and you find it hard to remember the little things. Like, I don't always remember that Lola didn't play today, so at least the fit bark gives you a good idea when she was most active, and it can tell you if she was out running around, or if she was playing fetch or doing whatever, or playing with toys. So that's a win. And the only other hack I have is include dog toys in your bag. Small, compact ones that are easy to throw around and play, because like I know the people I work with love it when I bring Lola to work, and they actually take breaks to play fetch with her around the office. So I'm really blessed. So I like to give her toys that are her favorite, that she likes to just throw around. Michael just threw me a toy. I like the small ones for work. She does have bigger ones. Katie and Nikki gave her a sock monkey, and she loves it, but he's so big and bulky, and he's got like a really high-pitched squeaker. He's not office friendly. But these ones are like pretty little, so it's not so bad, and she doesn't actually squeak them too much. Do you want it? Do you want it? You want to play fetch right now? Go get it. Go see! And yeah, so those are my mom life hacks for like life with a little dog. If you guys have a little dog and you take them everywhere, tell me down below what you use. I also have a car seat, which is no secret to you guys, which is only like 40 bucks at PetSmart. So I do recommend that for safety for any dog under 25 pounds, because they're so little in the car that they actually fly around, so it's nice to actually anchor them to something. And it's actually deep, and it's like a basket, so she falls asleep in that all the time. It has a seat belt, and it has room in it for a blanket, so she curls up in that. And it also has front-facing pockets, so I can store other things for her. Like if we're going on a long journey, that's what I would do. Can you pick a spot? You know, like all of her things are in front of us, and she just wants to sit on the blanket I'm sitting on. But anyway, that's those are my mom life hacks.
Don't touch that coffee.
For Lola. She's being a little shit disturber this morning. Those are my mom life hacks for Lola Cabola. Leave me any dog mom life hacks down below. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you get notified when we post new content. So until next time, friends, I love you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!